for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. Third down. 3 to go. From the gun, it's Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
On play action, Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Here's a 2nd and 9. stick with him again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Go play action with Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. That's complete. It's Jalen Pope. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Packers.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Love to throw it on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Love. To the right side here, pass is caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. And let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Love. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A play fake. Now Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hill brought in motion. Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Green Bay first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. And even 30 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Love. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chicago. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Can you come at me real quick?
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2nd down throw for Love. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. And even 30 yards. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Love to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. And he pulled it left. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Off play action. Here's Williams. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Moody now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Packers are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Williams. That's complete. Kmet with the catch.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Throwing again, Williams. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Williams to the air once more. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. So we've reached halftime here. It is an 8-point game. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by, the coach with our EA Sports halftime report.
Yo, who's watching, man? Let me know.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the... That's over the middle. And
That's some bullshit.
And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one. Love to throw it on first down. That's to the right side. He's got Polk. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On second down, Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a two-point conversion, but unable to do so.
They go fucking die like fucking 20 feet in the air.
Moody is back out to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10. To throw, it's Williams. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now a give up the middle. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now Williams. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. So that challenge, a successful one. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9. Williams to throw on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The Bears call out their field goal team. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Bears will extend their third-quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Fires left sideline. That is complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Packers.
Get the fuck out. That's Madden.
Point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try.
That's some fucking bullshit on that fucking pass.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
2nd down and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. This one taken in by Odunze. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll go play action with Love. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a... To throw is Love. This pass complete to Tompkins. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Packers.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at this...
No chance at all. He'll go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. Got a man open downfield.
Wow.
And he
Wow.
will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers are going to open up the lead to 8. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier
Hit the
McKinney.
wrong fucking button, bro.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Polk. Touchdown, Packers. Moody now for the extra.
Fucking Madden gave this nigga the game with that stupid ass catch.
He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Should have been a fucking pick, bro.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
He'll go right back to Kmet. He's got it again. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He's got his man. It's Hill. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Off play action. Here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is complete. Odunze working across the field. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. They'll go with him again. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Rome Odunze. Touchdown Bears. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Motion man, set right. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Handoff here, up the middle. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And these guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Walker. And the Packers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a sigh of relief, he gets a 1st down, up past the 10 and out to the 13. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, it's a win for the Packers. And it will be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London.
Hell of a great game, but that's some bullshit ass catch that he had. Like, share, and comment really helps with the algorithm, so my video will pop up on people's timelines.
That last throw you threw should have been a high ball.
Yep, it should have been. I don't know why it wasn't. I appreciate y'all watching. I'm about to hop out here and get something to eat, man. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and comment. It really helps with the algorithm, so my video will pop up on people's timelines, man. God bless you. Thank you for watching.
You definitely would have had a TD.
Yeah, I would've. That's some bullshit, man. But alright, bro. I appreciate you watching. I'm out here and get something to eat.